For today's hottest R&B music.
I'm Renee, your host, and once again, as promised, I have a wonderful young lady in the studio with me. Her name is Joya. Welcome to 88 Soul. We have another special guest in the studio with us. Her name is Lyris. Lyris. Did you quite get that?
This is the current November Honey, guys.
Honey magazine.
So check it out.
Okay, Lyris Lounge. Like Lyris is,
She is right here.
that's me. We have Coco here with us. Coco, welcome. Looking good.
Leslie, welcome. We get down for the crown, waiting for all the industry drama. This is right.
So we to tell us a little bit about what you tell them and what sort of advice really that they ask from you.
Well, first of all, I worked with Nike for like the last I haven't worked with them too much this year, but like for 6 years I did a lot of design consulting for them.
Even man.
And basically, what I tell them quite often is to make sure that their sneakers stay simple and stay functional. We got here first. These are the Air Force Ones. These are a reissue, right?
So for those of you that don't know who I'm talking to, this is 112 from Bad Boy, and one member is missing. His name is Q. Q is not here with us today, but that's okay because you guys are representing.
He's with us in spirit. He's here.
Yeah.
There he is right there.
Right there. Okay.
Tell him to fix his cup.
For those of the chatters that don't know who you are, who are you?
Who's this Jill Scott that just came out of nowhere and Renee's crazy about?
Hip-hop is the art of Bronx life. Primarily it was a DJ, b-boy, graph writer, MC. This evolved and spread throughout the 5 boroughs, later on in the world, Skid. Rap is now the business of the MC aspect, which replaced everything secondary to the rapping skill. You hear me, man? Yo, Skid, they forgot about the DJ.
And then rap music is simply rap over music because it started, really, the method is from the Jamaican Toasters. So Brooklyn had the DJs, but then you had guys go up into the Bronx that had...
Hush up.
Brooklyn had Brooklyn had the DJs. When people talk about a Cool Herc, he has Jamaican Caribbean descent.
Right.
So, I mean, that method of style, yeah, right, the sound systems, because that style is, straight out, rap music is rap over music. It's not a music. The music's come from other places. Still you got to hold to the basics. Music without vocals is an instrumental. Vocals without music is an a cappella. And music, vocals over music is overdub. And the Jamaican DJs overdubbed over the dub plates. So when the Cool Herc goes up into the Bronx with his Caribbean background, it's still the same method. It's just that the cats around them were more Americanized and they wanted to play James Brown.
What's powerful and thought-provoking about what Chuck is saying is how global hip-hop and music is in general. I mean, rap music is an unbridled amalgamation of all forms of music made by slaves. It's now a controlled form of expression if you want to make money from it.
We like to separate rap music and hip-hop from each other.
Yeah.
A lot of times we like to call it a culture, but it's a subculture of a people.
All right.
And its origins come from, undeniably come from the Bronx and New York City area. From black people, Hispanic people, people from the Bronx or whatever. Mm-hmm. And that's the origins, but also explaining that it's a subculture of a people because our culture is always creativity. Mm-hmm. And it's the definition for creativity the last 25 to 30 years. Mm-hmm.
DeFilippo is our engineer and music maestro sitting in for Anthony Sloan. Special thanks to Michelle Fouquet, who helped with engineering over these last 2 weeks. That does it for another edition of Pacifica Radio's Democracy Now! As we head to Washington for the anti-war and IMF World Bank protests. Bring you those reports on Monday.
Second time today.
.org. That's www.democracynow.org. Email us at mail, M-A-I-L, at democracynow.org. Democracy Now! Is produced by Chris Abrams, Mike Burke, Angie Karen, Anna Nagara, and Mike DeFilippo is our engineer and music maestro sitting in for Anthony Sloan. Special thanks to Michelle Fouquet, who helped with engineering over these last 2 weeks. That does it for another edition of Pacifica Radio's Democracy Now! As we head to Washington for the anti-war and IMF World Bank protests. Bring you those reports on Monday.
Second time today.
Website at www.democracynow.org.